Hello, I am Rubens Kignel. I am psychotherapist and teacher, and I am here in Kerala, India, making a treatment on Ayurvedic in this Ayurvedic place for treatment. And here I met uh, my yoga teacher, Guru Prasad,
Guru Prasad.
Guru Prasad, and we are going to talk a little bit about his way of treating people or bringing health to people as we work with bringing health to people too in the psychotherapeutic point of view, and he's going to talk also about the yoga point of view because we are both in the field of the health. Yes.
So Namaste.
Namaste.
The word meaning from Namaste we will start. It's telling that is I'm saluting the divine part in you. This is, we can call it the core concept of yoga. That is, I'm saluting your potential soul, the divinity within me, saluting the divinity within you. That means you and me and the whole universe is the same divinity. This is the starting and this is the ending point of yoga. Just we will come to the concept of the health. Just in the concept of the yoga, it is believed there are 5 kinds of bodies are there. 5 kinds of bodies. It is telling in the authentic text called thousands of years before. The text is called the Upanishads. Upanishads means the truth is very closer. The meaning of Upanishad, the word meaning of Upanishad.
The truth is very close.
Very closer. That's the meaning. That text name. Its name is Upanishad, and in that Upanishads, it is one of the Upanishads. It is telling that there is a Taitari Upanishad, very old Upanishad. It is telling one of the beautiful story to explain how the yoga works. It's very simple. That is, once there was a father and son was there, and they both the son educated a long time with the father, and after that the son asked the father, what is a very important thing in the life, very important thing in the life. So the father told to the son, I will not tell you the whole thing. I given a lot of things to you, means to wisdom to you. You just go and meditate. And he went and meditated for a long months it taken, and he'd come back, and he come back with an answer. Body, the physical body, it is the most important thing. So this father told, no, you are wrong. You go again meditate. So he went and he come meditate, and after a long time come with the answer, the prana. Prana is it's closely related. It's not the breath, but it's closely related to the breath. It's a more important thing in the life. So he told again, no, you are wrong. You go and meditate. And he come back with the answer, mind. Mind is very important thing. So he told him, no, you are wrong. You go and meditate. But he's a very patient son and patient father, not like nowadays father and son. Anyway, he went again, he meditated, and he come back with the answer, that is intelligence. Intelligence means we can call as a subconscious mind. Subconscious mind, it's a very important thing. So he told to this son, no, but you are very closer to the truth. Then he come back with the truth. Means he realized that is, it's something deeper and deeper and deeper. In this story, we are developing the concepts of yoga. Now we will explain the concepts of yoga on this base. There are a lot of explanations in yoga. That's one of the good explanation of yoga is this. That is, it is a training package of the 4 bodies, first 4 bodies, and to realize who you are. For the first body, that is we can call as the physical body. That is skin, blood, everything. It's whatever we can call as a body, the same body. It is in the yogic concept, it is telling that Annamaya Kosha means the food body, we can tell. Food body. It is developed with this body, and it's originated from the food, and it is developed by the body. So for this, first thing, the closer thing for us is the food body. So we want to train this body. There are lot of postures in yoga. It is telling there are 84,000 zeros of postures.
84,000 postures of yoga.
84,000 postures. And for these postures, the prime aim is the postures is to that is to, if you have any problems, physical problems, for example, if you have back pain, if you have any particular problems, if you have neck pain, if you have this, if you have that, migraine, all the things, if you have, there are some postures will be there, 84 100 thousands of postures will help you. It's not one or two. Yoga will give you a bunch of, you can't even
Possibilities.
count
A bunch of possibilities.
much of possibilities.
Yeah.
But it's not a physical exercise. How the postures the rishis developed is that they closely observe the nature, and they closely observe how the cat moves, how the cobra, how the tree, how they developed all the things from the nature itself. See, one of the biggest problem nowadays, all the human, all the human world is facing. I think, I don't know it's right or wrong, but I think it's we are more away from the nature, mother.
Yes.
We don't feel that is a our cat is having a big health problem, or maybe they have, but big health problem like human being, not like that. And they don't have any stress, they don't have any problem, maybe, but that is comparing to human being, it's very lesser. And of course, they may have some hunger, thirst, and all those things, but they are balancing with the nature itself. Anyway, these postures develop from the nature itself, and apart from
The postures, they come from the
postures
nature.
come from the nature.
Yes.
And apart from this, most of the postures and some of the postures in the name of the great rishis they discovered. For example, Ardha Matsyendrasana. There are a lot of postures. And apart from this, we have some cleaning techniques. Like in Ayurveda, it is believed that it's a very ancient technique of healing. So it is also believed that is a 5 kind of prime cleaning practices in Ayurveda. It's called Panja Karma. Panja means 5. Karma means it's a cleaning practice. Like the same way in yoga is also we have 6 kind of cleaning practices in yoga. That is some of the things when you just for information. That is when I told you that is you may like some of the things I will. One thing is that is putting the water in the nasal drops. In this it's called nedi. The nasal drops, it will come like here.
Yes.
It will come nedi. And the advanced practice of that, it will take a big rubber tube. In the very olden days, it will take the stem of a lotus, like a stem of a lotus. It has some lubrication also. It's a medication value also. So like that, they will take some things. But nowadays, it's not available. It's not easily available. So maybe the little bit rubber tube or something. It's called sutra nedi. We'll put in the nostril and we'll take to here from out to the mouth. And there is another practice called Daudi. It is cleaning the whole stomach region. That is, we'll drink a lot of plenty of water, salt water, and we will make vomit all the water. A particular movements, a particular stomach movements, and some breathing exercise help you to out. So this way, there are a lot of 6 kind of cleaning practice. One of the cleaning practice for the skull region is called Kapala Bhadi. Kapala means skull, Bhadi means portion. It's like this. It's just like resemble to a breathing exercise, like this. Like this, the whole skull region will clean. And another practice is called the Tradaka, means concentrating in a particular object. Don't close your eyes and continue to gaze that particular object. Let the water come, it will clean your eyes and mind. So these kind of cleaning practices and the postures. So these will help you to control your whole physical body. Then apart from this, there are pranas are there. Means prana means in the concept of yoga, it is believed there is if you have any problem, health problem, it is telling that it's maybe the imbalance of that prana. For example, there is if you have any chronic problem related to your head, for example, for your head or your sleep problem, there is a simple question we can ask: how this sleep problem will come? How this problem? Of course, we can tell this is a root cause, but something behind of this thing. So this is in concept of yogic way is called the imbalance of the prana. And there are 10 kinds of prana. We can tell the very simple way to explain this. The department managers of your body. The department managers of your body. For example, in a company, there is a marketing manager is a little bit dull, So the whole department, marketing department will be dull. So the top management, what they do is that they will give money, they will give something, so he will be boost. So the whole department will be boost. Same way that is our department managers. We have one prana for the sleep. We can call as a sleep manager. We can call as the eyes, for the eyes one prana, eyes manager. We have one breathing. The whole breathing system will be one prana. That is breath manager. And the expiration process, one manager. Different managers are guiding your whole body parts. So very important to give something to your manager also. Normally we will do only the workers we will do. So give the manager. So breathing exercise.
It's kind of giving support for where is missing support.
Very missing support.
Where is missing support.
Very missing support. So there are a lot of pranayamas. Pranayama means controlling the breath. Means regulating, not controlling. We can tell. We can tell that regulating the breath.
Yes.
Regulating the breath, and it's very important. That is inhaling and holding, exhaling, and this in the yoga. It's a very important thing in this yogic concept, to control your pranas, to control your energy, vital energy in your body.
Let me share something with you.
Yeah, please.
It's okay.
Yeah, please.
In our work in body psychotherapy,
Okay.
there was one of our masters.
Okay.
He was called William Wright.
Okay.
And he was a psychoanalyst, but he discovered that through the body he could get much more insights and informations for the person, with the person, than only to the mind.
Okay.
And then for him, the most important thing was to breathe, because he said the breathing was the door to get into the body and to get into the feelings and histories we have in our body during our development. And once you breathe in, you can breathe out your old histories too. Your old emotions, your old feelings. And then you can understand more about yourself.
And one interesting thing, my master, he's a monk. He's very old, nearly 90 years old, and he is from Shivananda order. And he always told to one beautiful concept to us. That is, somebody asked to him, that is, he don't want the fame or something. He's very simple man, but something good person also. Somebody asked him, what is life? So he replied very beautifully, life is the gap in between the inhale and exhale.
Yes,
Inhale
that's
and
nice.
exhale. That is, when a baby is born, the first baby what doing is that crying. Of course, why cry is that take the first inhalation.
Yes.
And we will give up last exhalation. So the life is inhale, hold, exhale. That holding time we can call as the life.
We also have a metaphor for that. We say that we start to live in the first in-breath.
Okay.
And you live life in the last out-breath.
Okay.
Yes?
Nice. Yes.
So it's life, the whole life is always between
breathing
and breathe out. Yes.
And it's very important to long life, healthy life is closely also related. So that's why this is also come from the nature itself. For example, the dogs, they will fastly breathe.
The what?
Dogs.
The dogs.
They will fastly breathe. Their lifespan is short, and maybe the tortoise, its lifespan is long.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
this long breath it will take. So it is telling that but it's not possible for the human being to be like all the time. All the time it's not possible.
No.
So it's not logic also. So in a particular time we will control our breath, regulate our breath in a particular time. That's why the pranayama is more important.
Yes. In contrast with that, it's very interesting, because in the contemporaneous life, people forget the breathing, and most of the time the breathing is blocked. So it's not that they control the breathing. The breath control the people. It's the opposite, So they don't breathe.
Yeah.
And when they don't breathe, they become sick and sick and sick.
Of course. Yeah.
Or some people breathe too much, like
Yeah.
It's like anxious breathing,
Yeah,
and then this is not breathing
Yeah,
at all.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is
of
like
course.
trying to control a little
Yeah.
bit some of the
Yeah.
feelings they have.
Yeah,
You know?
of course, of course.
And one of the things we do in our treatments,
Okay.
you know, is to teach people how to release the breathing
Yeah, yeah.
first of all.
Sure.
Let the
Yeah,
breathing
breathe.
go, breathe in,
Yeah.
breathe out
Yeah.
more freely,
Yeah, of course.
and then try to find a place where you know you're breathing and you can have some control
Yeah.
under a healthy way,
Yeah, of course.
more yogi way. Yes.
And breathe is one of the very important life force. It is that is we have a lot of breathing techniques also there, and the breath and mind also related, very closely related. Breath and mind is also closely
Yes,
related.
yes.
So it is telling that when you control your breath, you can control your mind.
Mm.
It's a one a little bit easier way,
Mhm.
and one breathing exercise. Just I will show you. It's called the cobra breathing,
Yes.
and it is there are a lot of result for this breathing, but it's one of the very important fact is that it will control your anchor. Normally, when we get the anchor, normally the people will get like
Yes, yes.
they will hold their teeth. Like not similar, but something in, little bit different. But we will hold our teeth and tongue like here, just touch it. Then and exhale like this way, completely exhaling out. That is maybe your anger, maybe your negative emotions and all those things. Another breathing, the teeth breathing is there. It is like resemble to this anger. So we got anger and exhale, relax. There are a lot of breathing exercise to control the mind, especially.
And to learn about the emotion, how to deal with the emotion.
Yeah, how to give up the emotions and all those things.
Mm.
So these kind of breathing exercise really helpful for the pranic body. Then of course the mind body. It is telling that there is one of the great monk who lived in some 100 years before. His name was Swami Vivekananda. He told one of the beautiful concept about this mind is that mind is just like a monkey. It will jump like a monkey mind. Then this monkey one monkey taken some alcohol, so it become a disease like this, and it takes some drugs or marijuana or something, so it become a mad one. And some scorpion hit that particular monkey. So because of the pain, that monkey is roaring and roaring and roaring. And somebody put some flavor chain in the neck of that monkey. So there are a lot of bees came to attract this the smell of that flavor. So of course it will get totally disturbed, and already it is a disturbed one. That is the monkey is already disturbed. Plus it taken some alcohol, disease, drugs, mad. Then the scorpion because of that pain, and at last the bees. We can't imagine that like a monkey.
Yes.
He told Swami Vivekananda told it's just like our mind. Sometimes we can we all experiencing this. We don't want to kill it. We want to make it silent. So there are a lot of meditations will help you do that. But only the thing for all the meditation is that for a discipline should be there for the meditations, and maybe daily you can take daily same time or something like that, and patience also there. And you have to take any object in your for the meditation techniques maybe the light, maybe the shanti, this peace, a lot of things you can take. And it's telling there is a story about this patience related to the patience. That is, it is telling that is once the Swami Vivekananda's guru, his master was there. His name was Ramakrishna, and he was a great master in that time. And so some of the person came to him, reached to him, and he asked, that is, I want a meditation technique. So he told that I will tell you the meditation. This is this way you can do the meditation. So he told that no, I want to make a complete peace in my mind. The aim, ultimate goal of the meditation is to make the happiness and the happiness in our body, happiness in our mind. So he told that no, I want complete realization or happiness in the moment, like when a switch put, the light will on, like that. So the Ramakrishna want to make a joke with him. So what he told that you do one thing, you go your home, you do this meditation. The meditation will be like this. You sit in particular posture. Okay, I will sit in the particular posture. Then what next? The meditation is like this. Close your eyes. Don't think the monkey. Don't think the monkey. Rest of the anything in the world you can see.
Don't think the monkey.
Monkey.
Yes.
The rest of the anything in the world you can see. So he told that a very easy meditation. Ramakrishna told, yes, it's a very easy meditation. You go and do it. So when he go there and when he sits and he told his wife and children, I'm doing the meditation, don't disturb. He wake up at 4 o'clock, he closed his room, everything, he sit. He remember the meditation was not thinking the monkey. Of course, we know what happened in that time. After 1 week, he come back to Ram.